Ken Obasi Leslie here. How you doing? Good morning. Hope everybody's doing okay. During this time, because it's a crazy time. And there are a lot of things that are happening. So I'm in my studio, just chilling. It hasn't been too long since I got up, and I got up and did a little meditation, meditated for a little while, did some breathing. A lot of times I get out in the morning and do some work. Every now and then I might do Uber or something like that, and and then, my spirit guides just said, hey, just stay in the house today. It's raining, and it's awful out there, so it's, hey, don't even push it, just stay in and relax. So, but a lot of times I might get up and do some artwork and do some things based upon my dreams. And because dreaming is very important, very important. And a lot of times you'll go into the dream realm, and you get like little bits and pieces of things. My dream that I remember in making that transition from the dream realm to the wake realm was, I remember moving into a different place, moving into a different dwelling. And basically moving there and having everything I needed for survival, for comfort, and everything. So basically, that was my dream, that making that transition from into a new place. And and that's all I got. It's just that I didn't get anything that was like, deep and specific in terms of what it actually looked like, but it looked more like kind of like a townhouse, or a situation where I don't have to get out and cut the grass and all that kind of stuff. But dreams are so important because they kind of connect with things that in the other realm, or the wake realm, that we did not finish, or there's a situation that might be hanging, that needs to be solved or need to be revealed. Dreams are little pieces of downloads, that is telling us deep inside what we need to deal with and what we need to accomplish or whatever. But, some of us really have trouble going into that dream realm. Sometimes, there's conflict. There's conflict. And, and conflict, and dreams is, about revealing what those conflicts are. And dreams to be about revealing how to deal with those conflicts. But the thing is, we have to prepare ourselves on the intentional level in order to go into that dream for what you might say for help, for information. Sometimes even before you go to sleep, you say, hey, I need answers to this or to that, and then you go in, you tap in, you go in, and you go in with the dream with an intention to get answers out of the dream. So, and then, that, and the thing that I'm saying on the other hand sometimes is that some of us don't even dream or don't remember. I think we all dream, but we don't remember what we dreamt or anything of that nature. So, but it is really important. Dreams are very important, and it's just. The other day I had a dream. I dreamt about dragons. So here's a piece here that I started working on. Just started working on. It's like a blue dragon, and the dragon in my dream was blue. It's just that not to say immediately, what that represents or anything, but I'm going in. I'm going to work with it and find out, and actually, a lot of my artwork has to do with dreams. Here's a piece that I just started. I'm just starting on this piece, and basically kind of the piece deals with wholeness, and I guess the blue around that is kind of like the auric spirit. So that energy that starts to go out from the spirit. So it's just that I'm just starting on this piece, and I don't know where it's gonna go, but it is kind of based upon something that I'm feeling inside. I think it's really connected with protection. Something I think that we really need right now in terms of all the energies and all the different things that are happening. We need to know how to protect ourselves, protect our energy, protect our aura and whatnot, from negativity or from low vibrational type situations or whatnot, But again, this basically, I just kind of wanted to talk about dream symbols, downloads, codes, things that, come into the consciousness from time to time. A lot of things that don't make sense, and because I've been working on these smaller pieces or whatnot, these smaller pieces are ways that I can help interpret some of the, because I love doing mixed media and collage, and a lot of my work is very spontaneous, and that spontaneity is connected with, bringing in and interpreting some of the things that codes and images and symbols and things that just come to mind, and I just put it into work, and and I just work with it, and then sooner or later, the work will tell me what is happening, the work, and but you had to work with it. So primarily, Uh, I like to also deal with symbols and words and letters and numbers and different things. So and as I put those together, that I mean, and like I said, it's a lot of times I don't really know what they mean, but I put it in the work, and organically it creates a situation where it starts to speak to me and say, hey, this is what this is. This is what this is about. So, so basically, I just wanted to talk a little bit about dreams and symbols and different things of that nature, and being what you might say quiet enough and still enough to be able to observe some of the things that are being downloaded to you through the day. So, and those are very important right now because they help you along the journey. So this is Ken Obasi. I just wanted to say a few things and talk about art and symbology and all that kind of stuff. So for right now, you have a wonderful day, and Odabo.